Oh, I'll need a brew in a minute.
Yeah, well, you might.
Oh, that's clever.
Cool. Afternoon. Oh,
Afternoon.
cheers. Oh. Welcome to today's hub for now. And here we've got Paul and Steve.
And Steve.
Hey, done well, got 1 out of 2, it's not bad. So we're set up on an investigation, but we've got everything outside. Do you want to explain a little bit about this? How did you create all this?
Well, you take any electronics into a place that you're going to be investigating, you take an EMF in there.
Yeah.
So we got a bit cheesed off with that.
Yeah.
We lose the room instantly.
Yeah.
So we decided to put a control room together.
Control room?
Everything is outside.
Everything's outside the building.
All we take in is just the cables and the cameras and the equipment we walk in with.
Yeah.
Therefore, keeping the EMF to a minimum.
Brilliant.
But even if there's no electricity in a place, you take in a screen and run it from outside, you still take an EMF in and you've lost the room.
Yeah.
Whichever room you go into is lost to you.
Yeah.
But at least this way we lose nothing.
Yeah.
Everything's outside. All the EMF is floating around outside. You can go into a building.
That's fantastic. So it's a great idea, really, isn't it?
We have
You know
3
what I mean?
screens in here.
Yeah.
2 8 channels. And
Got
one down this end,
another
4
one
channel.
down the end.
Yeah, but I've not bothered switching that one on today.
So another screen there.
That's just a 4 channel. These are actually 8 channels, like you see.
Yeah.
There you go.
Excellent.
It says view 9, but there's only 8.
Yeah.
That's what it'd normally be like on both of these two. They're both 8 channel systems.
You were saying before as well that you can record up to 7 days.
Actually, it's longer.
That's longer.
It's 18 days odd.
18 days.
18 days odd. In fact, an easy way of showing you that is
Yeah.
on this one.
Okay. Hi Tina, hi Ches, hi Simon. Welcome to the Wheatsheaf.
There you
We're
go.
not too far out of
18 days,
Great
18 hours,
and 41 minutes. So that's remaining from when you set the start up today.
That's the disk capacity.
The disk
That's,
capacity.
I can go for 18 days non-stop. I thought it was about 7 days. I
Yeah.
forgot I've changed the hard drives.
Okay. Because you forget where you're up to technically, don't you, sometimes
Yeah.
as well. And
Well, let's put it this way, Steve. That could go on for 18 days like that, but I'm not sure we could.
yeah.
We've
So
got Spaghetti Junction in here.
spaghetti junction
Oh,
in there,
yeah.
that's all your control panel in
No,
there.
that's all the cabling
Your
coming from the
cabling
outside
and
in.
Outside in.
Yeah, you open that, it's just nothing but cable.
Right, okay.
So I decided to put a security door on there to stop people putting their feet in
Ah,
there.
oh yeah.
Because I would have done it when I'm tired.
Yes, definitely. And also as well, you've got a generator as your backup as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Just down here.
Down here.
And then here we've got charging systems, all the chargers, charge batteries, discharge batteries. These are all for the GoPros.
Yeah.
Well, they're not actually GoPros, they're the other version of GoPro. Laptops would normally be set up. There's normally another one down there end.
And you've got enough cable in there, haven't
We've
you?
got 2 teddy bears.
2
Bear.
teddy bears.
Yeah. They light up. If
Excellent.
something touches them.
Excellent.
And
In
we've
case
got the
anyone figured something else.
Yeah.
SOS.
And this is your floor plan, isn't it,
Oh,
of,
yeah.
of the area that we've
yeah, we
got.
just make a floor plan up on there.
Make a
and
floor
then
plan.
That's what we use the magnets for.
Yeah.
Anything that goes in there, then we put them there. You got the team stick. They've got the team magnets up there as well, so we know which team is.
And which team's in which floor plan
Yeah.
at the time, and how long for, 20 minutes, half
Yeah.
an hour.
Yeah. So we know where they are, and then when we change them about. So I like to keep the team. I give a team about 20 minutes on the floor, and
That's
then I'll
good.
swap them around,
Swap
send
them
them to the
around.
next floor, and then bring the next lot down. So basically, they're all doing fresh things, but each of the teams will have different equipment.
Okay.
So if one team finds something, you then send a different team in with different equipment.
But don't tell them anything.
And, no, and see if they find the same thing. And if they do, we then pull them out and put
Yeah.
the next team in and see if they find the same thing.
And then with that-
once
with-
I've gone through all the different EMF kits I've got, so I've got loads of different EMF meters.
Yeah.
Once they've gone through all those and they've all found something, I will then pick up something else and go in myself. And then if I get the same thing as well, fine. But the thing is, when I go in, I'll be checking the walls,
Yeah.
for
So,
cabling, the hidden walls and whatever, checking the ceilings,
so
everything
you'll
else.
be doing the like the pre-walk walk around at the end of it
Yeah.
to just to double check of what they're saying they're picking up on as well.
Yeah. Well, I'd normally go around first beforehand anyway,
Yeah.
so I've got a rough idea of
Yeah.
what's going on where, but I say nothing to the teams for obvious reasons.
That's great, and
You say anything to a team
you
member,
don't want to put anything in their
they
head,
know
do you?
what's
Or an
going on.
idea.
And it's the same with anybody. You tell anybody, oh, this place is haunted, this room's haunted, that room's haunted. You can guarantee even if it isn't, they'll go into that room and they'll find something.
Yeah.
Or think they've seen
You
something.
don't want.
So what you're doing is you're keeping it down.
I say nothing to my teams. We go
that's
straight
excellent.
in, we look, and if they find something, they find something. And
Okay.
if it's in, you know, I'll have notes where I've seen, where I think I've found something.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's not confirmed until everybody's found
Yeah.
it.
See, I've written stuff down. I usually put it in an envelope, but because I've been that busy this week, I've just written a few things down on a pad. 2 or 3 of us have just had a little chat now of what we're sensing and picking up, but I'd like somebody to see if they can pick up on that tonight, and that'll give me some clarity.
Yeah.
So I feel now I'm just really about opening up now. I've been
this
here
is-
since about 11:30.
This is picking something up here
This
on
is
these
picking
windows.
stuff up here.
But I can't see anything at the moment, so I'm going to have to go through them when I get home.
Yeah.
You know,
But I'm
this one's
very
got
drawn
something
to
here.
this drive. I'm very drawn to this drive.
Yeah.
So you're
Well,
getting the
Yeah,
signal.
these little walking signals means
Yeah.
there's something walking in front of the camera, but
Yeah,
as you
you're
see, we
not
can see
picking up,
nothing.
yeah.
You know, there it is again.
Yeah. Are you going to? Does this go to infrared later on?
Yes, it does.
Excellent.
Automatically infrared.
Okay. See what as well with this, because of the time of year, it is blustery.
Yeah.
There is leaves around, so
Yeah.
we'll always debunk that in the daytime usually.
Oh God, yeah.
Picking all up
As
on
far
the-
as I'm concerned, that is leaf action. But
Leaf
when it comes
action.
to here,
it's higher up, isn't
it's
it?
higher up and it's literally aiming at the windows because
Yeah.
someone said that they believe
They've
the pub's
seen stuff there
haunted. We
before.
can't go in there.
Yeah.
You know, the legs are up again, so there's something at the window that's.
Because the location we're at now, at the present moment in time, it's it's a working business, isn't it? So as a working business, we're not just going to take it over in the daytime. We've set up the stuff outside and we're monitoring it from
In
outside.
the channel,
Seeing what we're
picture
getting.
up bigger. I'm saying there's nothing to see at the moment. But if it comes up again, obviously it's
So
saying
you're
there's
getting the
something.
walking signs, aren't you?
Yeah, the walking signs here are going to be leaves. Obviously, we know that because we can see them moving ourselves. There we go.
Yeah.
It's there. So that's
Yeah.
debunked straight away. There's not a
Yeah.
problem there. Here, you'll get someone walking, cyclist, but it hasn't come up because it's too quick for it.
Yeah. Also, as well, what I noticed when I first pulled up, there was loads of water overflowing from this
Yeah.
unit here, so you might see something there
Yeah.
later on. So I was just trying to debunk things as well that you might
So what we
see,
can do is, there we go.
so you can enlarge that as well.
Oh yeah,
right
we
on.
can just go to one screen on it.
So what you're on there, is that 42 inch or?
That's a 42
42
inch.
inch.
42, 32 and 21.
And a 21. My friend's just joined us. He's from Liverpool Paranormal Lipper team. He's just had on. He said he wants to set up all this type of stuff as well. And what would this have cost you from scratch? Do you reckon, without swearing?
A lot.
Yeah. Put it this way, this one's going to be sold off soon because it's not big enough.
Right. Well, I can
It's
imagine
not
that.
big enough for me. I want to be able to put my big boxes in here. At the moment,
Yeah.
I've got the two smalls. There's one of the bigs, and there's two more in the car.
And there's two more in the car
And
as
they're all
well.
full of equipment.
And they're all
So
full of equipment.
This actual trailer will be up for sale, and it will probably go complete with the recording units, all the wiring
As it is,
pre-done,
'cause-
the TVs.
Yeah.
Waste time taking them out.
Because you're going to set your new
Yeah.
one up
Yeah.
as and when as you want it.
so
as
all
you,
that's
it
done.
suits you
Oh,
with
yeah.
what you've learned from this and adapt and develop
Yeah.
again.
The generator will probably stay put as well.
Yeah.
It's a brand new generator. It hasn't been run yet.
Right. Okay.
And if they've got the same sort of equipment we have, then the charge will stay there. If they haven't, then I'll take my charges out and put theirs in for them first.
Yeah.
The walkie-talkies, if they have the same walkie-talkies we do,
Yeah.
then I'll leave those charges in. If not,
Okay.
I'll take mine
It's-
out and they
it's
put
all-
theirs in.
Yeah.
These chargers can stay there, and those can, because I can pick them up easily. If they've got the
GoPros.
cheaper version of the GoPro, as we call it,
Yeah.
they can stay there as well. If they haven't, then
I find the big downside with the GoPros and stuff like that is the sound. The people trying to adapt and put sound on, and then they're losing that unit, and that unit's dying.
yeah. No, I'm not too fussed. I mean, whatever they pick up, they pick up. I
Yeah.
mean, all my GoPros, my version of the GoPros are all infrared anyway.
Yeah.
But with mine, I've got another case with lots of little lights in,
Yeah.
and we attach them up with one of these.
Yeah.
Put a 9-volt in, plug that up the light, sets the light off. Okay, they're 12 volt, but 9 volt does work, just doesn't last as long. But I find to put those in.
On the power cable, yeah.
Yeah, and it's long enough for walking around. If you're walking around to do a quick investigation and you just want to check something out, then the lights are good.
Excellent.
And if they run out, as I say, we've got plenty of charged ones there, so we just run around with them all. But no, it's
a good setup. So what price would you put on it for somebody to buy it off you?
To sell this as is.
Yeah, as is.
4.5, 5 grand.
4.5, 5 grand. I think that's
that comes
reasonable.
A whiteboard with all the magnets.
Yeah.
Everything else. Obviously, you use the standard pens for it and all the rest of it. I'd leave the generator in, which is brand new.
Yeah.
Probably going to get run for the first time tonight.
Yeah.
That'll make life interesting.
Oh yes.
And what's running on the front? Is it a trailer? Is it
it's a standard trailer.
Is it a cab? Oh, it's just a trailer.
Yeah.
That's fine. So it's just a trailer you're hitching up to
the
back of your vehicle.
Yeah.
What size?
It needs to be
a good puller.
Yeah, it needs to be
a good horse.
Yeah, preferably a 4x4.
4x4.
Yeah, I've got a Volvo. I could do with a 4x4. It does pull it, but
okay. Because
this is a heavy trailer, it puts the weight down.
I think it's a fantastic idea, and it's opened my eyes as well. That adaptability is great. Do you know what I mean?
But the good news is, anywhere you go for an investigation now, you don't lose a room.
No, you're not losing a room.
You've got the entire building. You haven't lost a room for EMF.
Yeah.
And that means, I mean, you see people on TV, I'm not having a go at them because they've got to go with what they've got, unfortunately. But
we're learning and developing and moving ahead, aren't we?
But some people do put a tent outside and work so they don't lose a room. But most of the time, especially the ones on TV, they have to go inside and lose a room. And unfortunately, for all we know, that one room could be a room to be in.
And that's the one, isn't it? So it's process of elimination as well as you're moving forwards, isn't it?
But say with a system like this, it's just something we put together because we didn't want to lose any rooms. We go in somewhere, we do it, we're done.
This is the advantage we got as well. We're not going to invade or
disturb. Well, we haven't took over. We haven't
anything electrical really while we're inside. While we're out here.
So later on, as it starts going dusk, what's it about 6:30 now, 6:45?
Well,
these are switch over. As it starts going dark, these automatically switch over. We don't have to touch a thing.
That's excellent.
The cameras will flick over and they'll go from colour to black and white.
So from the tripods outside that we've got the cameras set on here. Where would the cabling go in through the back of the units there to the outside?
Oh yeah, no. They go outside in.
That's what I'm saying.
Because all the cables are already.
Yeah, that's fine.
These cables are already there.
Whoa. So, that's fine. So, as a trailer. So we've just got this unit all set up and all the power cables go in there, and that's why it's locked. Is because it's your spaghetti junction.
No, we don't want no one in there.
Yeah, you don't want nobody in there, do you?
It'll take 8 cameras on the top one, 8 cameras on the second screen, and 4 cameras on the third screen.
So there's your 3 TVs, bang.
And that's 20 cameras.
20 cameras, yeah. And your tripods there, just your standard tripods.
Yeah, standard tripods. You can use mic tripods. Half of these are mic stands because they're cheaper.
Yeah.
And all you do is get the conversion screw for the top, which is that.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So also as well, what I'm picking up on here now, can you put any additional, what's the word, when the other cameras that are either Bluetooth, if you had a Bluetooth unit, would that work?
Probably could. If I wanted
I'm just getting where there was after the portable cameras. Yeah. The same as them, but they pick up a different green. You put different little mini monitors in there as well.
But I'm also looking into a mic system at the moment.
I know what I've just been given as well. Solar panel.
We've got a mic system to buy. It's going to cost me nearly 200 quid. But it takes 8 mics, and you put one in each room on a voice recorder.
Right.
And the cables then come back to the main unit here. You sit and listen to them. And you can flick through them. You can listen to them all at once, and you suddenly get a bit of noise, and it'll light on flashes.
Monitor which one's going in and which one's kicking in.
But it also, the voice recorder records it. You also know what's going on inside, and you can send your team straight to it. That's
Brilliant.
The next piece of kit.
So again, adapting, moving on with it, adding on to it. So that's all everyone's doing at the moment, isn't it? Which is we're non-stop in this game.
Isn't big enough.
Yeah.
For what we want. I need something that's that length, but probably coming about there. Yeah, so I've lost this space.
What I've been looking at, like to myself, is something like a long wheelbase van. Yeah. That's what I've been looking at.
I'm worried about with the van though.
It's
van brake.
If the van brake nowhere.
Yeah.
But if you've got trailers,
Yeah.
When your car breaks down,
Yeah.
get out of the car.
I know that, I understand that, but again, yeah.
All reliable.
But it's again, it's the limos, isn't it?
As I say, this one's nose heavy because it's built on a caravan chassis. I didn't build this one; it was built for us.
Yeah.
And it's nose heavy. So the next one I want the standard trailer with twin axles, 2 axles in the middle.
Yeah.
So you got 4 wheels.
But it's the
balance it out.
accessibility with putting it inside a unit, isn't it, basically? So what I'll do is, thanks for your time. Anything else you'd like to add on, or how long have you been doing this? How long have you been into all this?
I started in the army.
Right, okay.
Going to when I was in the army, we used to go see forts on the south coast.
Right. And Fort Paul is that? Is it? What's the one in Portsmouth?
Oh.
I've done that one. I've done that.
Capital Fort?
I've done that with Brian Shepherd. That was quite good.
We used to go to a few of them. And we got to this big oval one this one time. They were having, as we arrived there, they were having one of these battle days, the old type battles.
Reenactment.
Yeah, reenactment. And I had to find. And I came across one of the guys. And I'm walking around with him, chatting with him all the way around. Had a great time. He showed me everything.
Yeah.
Tunnel in the place. He showed the second one, we showed me the first one. And then I walked back into the barrack block, said to the guy, meet him. He's just showing me all the way around. And the guys went, oh! And as they went to say hi, he disappeared. And I must admit, it scared the hell out of me.
Wow, that's full on that, isn't it?
Yeah, it scared the hell out of me. I've been walking around with this guy for over an hour, talking to him like I'm talking to someone else, and it scared the hell out of me.
Wow.
I still went walking around the next night, but no.
How long would you say you've been doing this yourself, Steve?
I've been joined up, Steve, since we first met, really.
I've been doing this off and on for the last 8 years.
8 years.
I used to do it in the army, but actually go.
That's some experience though, isn't it, your first one? Is that where you want?
That got me really into it,
hooked.
And I went out the next night. No, didn't meet him. The night after, I saw him over the other side. By the time I'd legged it over there, he was gone.
Is there something about his top left-hand chest? Is the pens, or was the something on his left hand? Do you recall? I'm just asking. Just yes, no. That's fine. That's fine.
I spoke to the people who were there, and they turned around and said that. Oh, you met him? I said, yeah.
A bit full on.
What happened?
Yeah.
And just everybody who comes here does, who go out looking for him.
Yeah.
He says, you walk around. He says, you bet you didn't show the secret. Oh, you showed me one of them.
Yeah.
Where is it? And all I heard was, don't say.
Yes.
You know, in a thick accent. I can't do that accent goods there. Like, you know, no, not doing that. And if you behave yourself, he might show you where it is. I never found out if they did.
Right, what I'll do is I'm going to pan back out and I'll show them the Wheatsheaf free house from a distance. Then I'll do the outside. Thanks for your time. I'll put this back in when I've done a scan round so people can get a feel of the environment we're in. I won't take them inside just yet. We'll do that later on. And then we'll just see where... I'll come back and I'll hook up to your power.
Okay, gang.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time, boys. So I'm just going to scan round for you. And this is the area of Grimsby we're in at the moment. This is virtually, I would say, an add-on, all this, to the place we're in at the moment. Sorry if I missed anybody out. Couldn't read the scroll there then as I was talking away. Again, so this is where we're going to have a little look later. Again, pan round and do other things later on. A lot of the team, they're sitting around waiting for the investigation. Let's come in. I tell you what I am drawn to though, a lady that walks up and down here like a madam. Just walks up and down here. And again I'm drawn to this walkway path here which is cameraed up there. We've got a camera there. So it will go infrared later on. And we'll get inside later. This is the main entrance. Just look signal. drum stables as well around the other area, and we're getting an old outhouse here. The building there. So again, it is a huge building, but obviously it's being used at the moment. So we're trying later on. Lincoln Spirit Seekers raising money for charity today. And I'll take you back to that hub and I'll leave you live for a bit so you can watch a bit of daytime investigation. Okay. All right. So I'll come back down to the beam now. So this is the good-looking bunch. Oh. Itching to go. Come on, Em. Tell us what all today's about.
Oh no!
Go on. Don't put you on the spot. Who are you raising money for?
Macmillan.
There you go.
We have some great prizes. We have a steak meal for two.
Steak meal for two.
With a bottle of wine.
All right,
you
okay.
Can't go wrong with a bottle of wine.
I don't drink shorts, but there you go.
We've got a wash and blow dry, Gary.
All right, okay. What with the skinhead? I've got no chance, have I?
Champagne. We've got Dovedale voucher at £20. Two Trollerman Carverers.
Yeah.
Valavis, Italian, £20. They're all over £20.
Excellent.
It took me 3 months of
and,
hard work.
and it's £2 a strip.
It's £2 a strip, yeah.
Okay. If people would like a ticket now, if you're short of anything that don't go, put it on your feed, share it over, and I'll get people to put £2 on PayPal. We'll sort something out and try and get some money coming over. And then we go to the good-looking bunch in here, and I'll set this up in there.
Looking for someone good looking.
All right.
Definitely in the wrong place. That's that table there, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's that table there.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
God help us if that's true.
Right, where would you like me to place this for you?
Where you want it?
I don't know whether you can get the 3 in there or the 4. I can't see. But I don't know. That's spot on. So I'll just.
You're trying to get all of them.
No, I won't get all of them.
Going across.
I won't get all of them.
That's the power supply, unless you're going to put it down here.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll let it drain and then I can charge it up, can't I? Where we going? So I reckon. Shame that. Where would you say? I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I'll try and leave
the little walking feet on that top one, you know.
Little walking feet on the top right.
No, top left.
And the top, the top right was on then as well.
Yeah, but that's leaves. We figured that out.
Okay, that's definitely leaves. So
the bottom one here, where everybody is as well.
What's this top left hand one? It might not be.
That's just the windows.
I'll tell you what. I'll set that up now. Tilt that back. Just watch this cam. I'll leave that on there. If it runs out, so be it. Bottle of wine, no Nat. Too young, you're not 18 yet. You're 17. So I'll leave that on there. Cool, I'll leave that running for a bit. Well, it'll kick in and then they'll share it, but it'll be once tonight mainly. There won't be as much weight and expecting me to have it.
How many do you reckon?
There's 30,000 watch these drives.
Yeah.
But there won't be that many today. There might be 200-300. But
That's
when I share it on 2 or 3 pages, that'll go like 500 will watch it, 800.
After we can become famous before we laugh about it, technically.
But this is just that Tom. The volume's on that as well. You can turn it on mute if you want.
Everybody who's seen this to say it's a bloody good idea, and you think, well, why haven't you done it? Hey? Yeah, well, I've been saving. I mean, everything I've got, it's taken me 4 years to put together.
Yeah, even the board's great.
Yeah,
I've
got that.
Yeah.
You got that, I had to cut it down, because it's too big. So I took the ends off, cut it straight down, and then put the ends back on, and it just looks like a standard board.
Same with all the magnets, I've got them all then.
Yeah, that's great. I love it.
But you need it, you know, if you're gonna work outside a unit.
The good idea is for people even if, say, don't mean scaffold in the place, but say that somebody you want to go to the window and have a camera with the window open.
Yeah.
There's nothing stopping you. You know, if you've got like...
You can expect one of us to climb up physically and do it. You won't catch me closing nights.
Yeah, but you could have ladders on there.
Oh, yeah, well,
So
yeah.
you're not putting the cameras in and...
I've got little.
moving in the room, are you?
I've got some.
You're only getting you what I'm being picked up now.
Little cameras.
Oh, I know you, man.
Dome cameras. I've got 4 of them that I could put on top of here and wire in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like, so now you could have one angle this and other places. It's just endless, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
And that's what
But the dome cameras, I'd put them on top of here, and because they've all got little rubber feet on the bottom.
I would swallow a coffee, yeah. And
Steve?
seconds.
Yeah, please.
You take sugar, Gary?
But he won't take
One,
it back.
please. Hold on.
Andy won't take his flip flop back again. It's your fault. Oh. Look, there's some more rivets in here.
That's when you can do that.
And the rivets for these I've got already.
There's the bleeding cat one.
Cups each is
Cups of those.
Sure, yeah. One for you each. You give me one of those cups. There you go.
Or one of ours.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Only 2 of you, isn't there?
Yeah. Here.
Yeah.
The rest of the team.
Not looking.
The rest of the team will be a bit peeved.
Oh, see.
Grab him one of ours, please, mate.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Is it
make
just what to
cups
say?
for you. Yeah.
Yeah, make his cup of tea and out one of ours, mate.
Alright.
Every season of ours. I don't know what it is. Every season of ours, it's got the our full on the reverse of our t-shirts. It's got the full same that's on there.
Sweet. Like it.
There you go.
Nice one. Thank you.
You want your copper in that?
Yeah, please.
He wants his copper in that.
Oh, okay, we'll just get the box.
We're getting another one.
Right,
Thank you very much. I, to be honest with you, I buy 10 at a time. I pay 25 quid for 10. I end up giving
I'll get strong all week.
nice and level.
Level.
All right, that's two. That's fine.
Grab us one of our coasters, please.
Where are they?
I'll close it.
On there.
And that. There.
Oh, I know. 1 or 2.
This one.
1.
Tell you what, the wind's dropped as well, hasn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Cool.
White or brown?
Right, please.
Oh, we can say brown, be healthy.
You can have that.
Thank you.
Got your own little coaster. It's one of ours.
I'll put that in.
That's the other one.
I've got a special email sheet.
You've got the main one on the cups.
Yeah.
And mouse mats are the main one. But that one has the coasters.
I got drawn to Winchester Cathedral, no, Winchester Great Hall. As soon as I got in there, Valkyries, afternoon. And then a few days later, I was like, what was that about? You receive your rewards. Because you didn't have rewards when you was in the 9th, 10th life.
Normal milk or green top?
Normal.
Normal milk.
Green's great for any. Is it wet?
Yes, it is wet. Not making sure.
Just add it again.
Oh, I'm going to put the location on as well for folks that's tuning in. You're right.
Let me do that one. Can't
No, normal milk in mine.
we? He's normal.
No.
Blue top.
That's the green one, that one.
Blue.
Is it?
What happened to brother?
Grimsby.
Hey?
Yeah.
Grimsby.
Yeah. Wheatsheaf Pub Grimsby.
Thank you very much. I'll put that on the car now.
Okay.
I know it's for
Guess what that is?
Oh, the actual.
Every thought is a gravestone.
Right.
It's a marker.
Marker. Yeah. Yeah.
And all, you colour it all out.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Put our thing on it.
Cool, that.
Couldn't be hard to find a gravestone I like the look of. I did find one in a crow.
Oh,
Everybody uses
just
That's your knickers.
Everybody uses that one, so I couldn't be asked. So I did my own thing.
People are up to. So you know that's really when you walk in.
Yeah.
On your own page right now, if you go on the live stream, you could camera it up there to look down, but you walk in front of it.
Yeah.
You do a live stream of that. Those people will just sitting there watching it, doing nothing else this afternoon. It's back at home. They'll watch it tomorrow afternoon. So I'll end up with people in Canada, America.
what's the furnishing here over there?
It's just your normal Wi-Fi. So
As far as people want to take it.
my iPad, that works great. I'm just getting an iPad stand.
It's almost not quite. Well, your face is almost like stretched across the top.
Yeah, but that's my picture on the page. If you have a look on the page, that's the drawing the girls done. But it comes the other way around. When I was saying to photography before, it comes the other way around when you take a picture of it. It's just like the opposite way around, so all the writing comes out different.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit of a making today.
I'm not a coffee
We can sit down all relaxed really since we start this morning at 4:04.
You left my place. What time did you leave my place last night?
10.
10. When you had to head home, I had to finish
I could
packing
get sleep
stuff
before
up,
12:30.
running around. Then I went and got a shower before I went to bed, and then I got to bed about midnight, and then just lay there. It's one of them nights where you're trying to get to sleep. Not a chance.
Oh, I could fall asleep because I only had like say 3 hours.
And then, you know, eventually fell asleep about 3 hours. So I went to bed, and then I went down to the trailer, and then we put up.
You lot are not messing about, I hope.
Just to
Any of you.
find out. The lights weren't playing. You know, if you leave them out in the open, it goes a bit cracked. And I had to WD-40 it.
Channel 1, man.
Listen to it and it'll tell you what channel it's on.
sit down, Dylan. Sit down.
Yeah, choose channel 1. Come up with channel 1. Go on, mate.
He's coming anyway. No, what do I...
Okay, when I come off that live in a bit, they've been talking. I noticed that microphone.
You know, it's nice, there you go. Bloody good shit.
Microphone.
It's not as white as white.
Been watching you.
They look like a blood down
Been
there.
down, yeah.
He's getting everybody.
One, two, give people a walk around.
Oh, not a chance.
I've got people there now going. Did you see any of that cyclists? Before convention, those 12,000 cyclists are going to bed. It's like
yesterday, that screen there, turned it on to test everything. Mass panic. Would it come on? I don't know what it was in the end. Oh yeah, some more sockets on that. And it's working. Yeah, the old.
I mean, the technical make everything I've got.
Well, you know the old computers plugged into monitor. It's got like a 15-pin cable. Yeah. That's what's plugged in now. Hang the backside downstairs. Oh, that's why they put it table.
Well, tell you what, if you two want to sit in the trade, I'll sit on the steps.
A bit like Spring Watch, this, isn't it?
Yeah. I say this thing will be up for grabs.
In your next one, get some windows. You can open the shutter.
No.
Sorry.
Right, don't let it near there.
Seriously, no. It's
It's habit.
no, the windows.
Yeah.
Too much letting water in too many places.
Right.
You don't risk it.
Thank you.
So what we'll do with the next one, I'll just make sure it's got a couple of skylights on top.
Yeah.
Or I'll fit a fan system in it. That can either be hot or cold.
Yeah. One or the other.
Yeah, and see how it runs from there.
But you can just adapt it to any size or any length, couldn't you?
Yeah, I've got so much bloody kit. I mean, if someone turned around and say, look, I want to buy it complete with cameras and everything else and cables, and I turn around and say, yeah, but the price is going up for that, you know,
yeah.
Obviously.
Would you like a bag of crisps or something?
No, more like thanks. Yeah, just have scampi chips and peas. Debunk camera 3 and 4.
Hey? Yeah, I know. The thing is, it just doesn't bounce off the floor and give you an upward view. I'm sorry.
Did feel something, but
That's what you're drawn to, that bottom right hand camera, isn't it? Number 4.
I went all the way down out into the open road,
Yeah.
and then back on the side. Don't know why. Just did.
See where it goes, but I'll walk down there. So it goes now. And see if it shows.
What do you reckon, the male or female?
I'm drawn to the female walking up and down, but it might be the bulgy fella that owns this.
Okay.
Don't know what they're saying there. Anything?
Suppressed. Something at the left window, can't make it out.
Left window. Yeah. So again, people pick up on this left window. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is any spirits up there now? I know we're outside, but can you move that dream catcher that's there? So that's going to be a bedroom, isn't it, on the
Yeah,
left?
dream catcher.
Because that's a dream catcher, isn't it? Any spirits move the curtain? So that must be the owner's actual bedroom then, isn't it?
Seems so.
But back in the day, again, this building, I'm just picking up from, I've written it down, so I want to see if other people pick up on them dates that I've written down later on. Because usually putting it in an envelope, but I just haven't had time to put it in an envelope. So what I might do, this gate or whatever, try and close that over.
I'm going to do that now.
And then we might have a bit more, just obviously 'cause when it goes dark.
Yeah, because he's moving.
Yeah.
But as I say, it doesn't matter anything we see on there because it's not going to get it.
We're getting this, getting walking sign coming
Yeah,
up here. There's movements in there.
Yeah. The thing is, if you get anything on the bottom one for the windows, you've got people walking around there, so you
Yeah.
can't class it. So
Yeah.
Excuse me.
unless we change the angle on the camera.
Yeah. See what you can do as well. It's like, no, you socket it. You've got 4 or 5 sockets here now on this side as well.
You could do. Yeah.
I'm just trying. I'm trying
Yeah.
to. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
when you do your feeds, you can look at, load the camera up, drop something down, tripod upside down. In.
I could do that anyway.
I'm just trying to give you some ideas. Do you know what I mean? Because it's all about adapting and developing, isn't it? So you could have one of them upside down. It'll still show you the same thing, won't it?
I could
If
just
you
put
want
little
to do that.
GoPros up there.
I know, but that's cheating. I'm not the techie guy.
No way, but we just seem to manage somehow.
Bad feeling. All right, Nat. In and again with that, I have written things down from an era and a time. See if you can pick dates for the year with these top rooms. Hi, Thomas. See one with power on there now. It's that percentage 21.
What do you want to put into that?
That's right. It won't fit that, I don't think. Right, that's right. I'm going to put that in the car.
Yeah.
I've got a power pack in the car, but I'm going to keep that for tonight.
Yeah, right. We'll just have to break it. Move it. Oh.
That's not I'll let it drain and then we'll go off it. That's what I'm saying, you got the right one there. I've got a big extension in the car, but I'm not getting it out. But my power pack for tonight. So I can leave that in charge in a minute.
How big's your pack on that?
Same size as the phone.
You say if we got something where you can charge it up.
Right,
It's full.
I'm going to move that camera,
But yeah,
tilt it up slightly,
yeah.
because the movement can be coming from that bottom window.
The bottom window.
Yes.
Okay, do that. Have a go with that. Just have a little play around with camera 1 now. And you can give me a shout where he's going with that. You're just going to drop it down and turn camera 1 round. Okay.
You know what?
I had to put the lot in it, to be honest, yeah. Right, okay. Thomas, just hold that year.
Hey?
Thomas has just given me a year. Can you read that?
1759.
Right, okay. I know having a year down. Thank you. That's much appreciated.
Just try and put it on this.
No, he's extremely good at what he does.
I'll pick that up. I've written something. Let's see what year it was. Just looking for the year. So I'm just trying to type things in.
It's Thomas Gray.
He's worked in that team.
Your daughter's autistic, isn't she?
Yes. I've only written 17 something down, it's just double checking. That's the really good. And this is the add-on for that build one, but it would be 1700, which would make sense to me.
We've got 8 minutes to go.
Did you see me number, Reg?
Yes, you've look, nothing gets past me. We're knocking the cameras off 4:30, so you've got 8 minutes.
That's fine, that'll do.
I've got to change the plates on my car. It's in the back plate.
I know what I want. Right folks, I'll leave that there. I'm going to charge this equipment up. We're going to close this down for a while. So I'll see what we've got. I'll go and find Martin, get an interview with him.
Really?
You alright, Riff Raff?
Oh, dude.
It's alright, it's legal, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's legal though. Yeah, you're doing the raffle, aren't you?
Hey.
Live? Yeah. Still live. Come on. Let's go and give us 2 minutes.
Emma, you need to have that.
Do you want a nice background? I'm drawn to over here.
Oh, yeah, well.
This driveway. Go on, get round there. Right, so how's the day gone up to now?
Gone really well, to be honest. It's
Yeah.
gone really, really well. The kids' party that we did for them that went really well. The stalls went well. We've had quite a few people turn up, so that's a good thing. Good response. We've got quite a few people tonight as well. So looking forward to it.
And what,
Looking forward to it.
okay, excellent. And what do you think of the building?
I think it's a fantastic building. The management, they've done really well by sticking by us and helping us get us going. To have you here as well, you know, get you a bit of a big head. You know, it's good to have you here.
Oh, thanks. Right, no problem.
To have all my team, well, family here, Paranormal family here, helping, working together, to be able to make today work well. That's what it's about. It's about working as one.
Excellent.
That's what everybody's done.
What have you picked up on spiritually yourself? I've written a few things down, but I'm not telling anyone till the end of the night.
Spiritually, I've seen a bloke about 3 or 4 times today.
He's niggling away at you, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like totally trying to get my attention because
Yeah.
I've been very busy.
Yeah.
Had a bit of a time upstairs, but a chill out, so which I needed earlier.
Do you think that's a different energy upstairs?
I believe it is, to be totally honest, because in the room that we're doing it,
Yeah.
you can feel the energy.
Yeah.
And so I went in there, did a bit of like my time in there earlier, and it was nice. It was peaceful, relaxing.
Excellent.
So we're welcome here.
Are you
So I feel-
are you going to fill people in with the nice surprise that we've got for later on at the end?
No, they can wait.
They can wait. That's fine. That's fine. I haven't let the cat out of the bag.
That's the surprise. No,
That's
it won't be
okay.
a surprise if we told them.
Right. Okay. I know what I'm like.
That's it.
We're just taking the equipment down now, and we're just going to wrap that up now in the van, and we're going to move on to other things this afternoon, aren't we? And
Yeah,
this
we'll
evening
do.
and that.
Yes, we've got the talks later. I've got to go home and get my suit on and everything.
All right. So he's going to put his James Bond on later on, as I call
I
him.
look like James Bond.
Me
Yeah,
me
looks
James
like,
Bond, the Grimsby.
You know it. Yeah, it's going to be. I'm looking forward to it.
And we're gonna get some different equipment out later on as well, aren't we?
Yes, we're getting the rooms set up to be able to do all that. We've got a table that's going to have all load of different paranormal equipment and stuff on there, so people can see when they come tonight what sort of stuff we use.
Excellent.
And that way, I think that it will open up people's mind up and see what really, you know.
Yeah.
do
So what I've tended to use is I go in very minimalistic. So
Well-
if people have equipment, I use theirs. So it's when I bring stuff along, it's not been.
Well, it's like, as you can see, we've got a massive trailer which
Yeah.
got loads of decent equipment in there, so that's
Yeah.
going to be used tonight as well.
Excellent.
Steve from RPI, he's buddies, and for him to come his way and come out of his way to be able to support us, to do his Power Unity, you know, I'm so grateful of that
That's
as well.
fine. That's brilliant.
Um,
So look forward to tuning in later on. I'll go and get some charge in this phone and
yeah.
in the power pack, and we'll look forward to
There we
raffle
are.
fold now.
Raffle folding, some great prizes in, so...
Excellent, young man. Right, folks, I'll catch you later on. What time are we on now? We're on 25 to 4. Catch you later on, folks, and I'll have a little look over this, share it as well. So I'll speak to you later on. Ta-ra.